Lebanon, and it's coming back. It's coming here. We're seeing it. Nice. That gave a lot of farm though, because the BKB is already up for the Volker. Heart for PL.
Let's see here. One or two more clash like that.
Gonna be a complete comeback, but they know that the buyback will not be available for the Brood and the Ursa. So no matter what,
almost a minute for the Brood Mother. They can actually take this top barracks down.
Alacrity onto the siege creep, and they
have
PL. They will have enough damage. They actually they will go for the throne. Celery, being caught.
This is not efficient for Team Lebanon.
Or is it?
But
they have the damage.
They're trying very hard to end this game. They know that Broodmother doesn't have that buyback. 35 seconds and 16 seconds for that Ursa. Whoa! What is happening? Just like that.
Just like that.
Looks like Team Lebanon will get this game.
Just like that.
I'm quite surprised.
They were still behind when they won.
12k gold lead, down to 6k. What happened?
Oh my goodness. And Team Lebanon.
I'm quite surprised.
I am surprised. I am astonished.
Yep.
Well, again, we were talking about comeback mechanics, and it did follow through. The Echo Slam from GH was perfect. The Wither's Curse as well. And I liked how they were able to control the Ursa in the end. So that is, guys, our game number one.
Game number one. Team Lebanon versus Unchained eSports. Only here at GPN Season 3. Powered by ASUS, ROG, and Intel.
We will be back for game number 2 of this best of 3 series. Don't go away. My name is Wolf. I'm with Aki. We'll see you just after the break.
Later.
Alright, we are back for
we're back.
More Dota 2 action right here at the Gamers Premier Nation Season 3. And that's a Bloodseeker pick by Team Lebanon.
Game number 2 of Team Lebanon versus Unchained eSports.
That was a very
Team Lebanon gets the game number 1.
One of the most interesting games I've seen in a very long time.
And there you go. Win Survivor pick for the second time there. It's the Ember Spirit and Tiny pick for Unchained eSports.
Yeah. Very early pick onto the Ember Spirit. But that's fine. I think for Unchained, they just want to control the Bloodseeker, right? And the Ember Spirit,
10 seconds remaining.
Yeah, if he gets, he has got a lot of tools to get away from the Bloodseeker Rapture. I guess he can also go for Yule's Scepter, and he can also go for Lincoln Sphere. And I think Unchained eSports, they kind of want to go into the late game right now. They will not go for the Brood. I mean, because the Broodmother is banned, Team Lebanon will actually get away from that victory, get away with the victory earlier, right?
Yeah, they were very close to losing that game number 1, but yeah, miracles do happen.
Miracles do happen indeed. Let's see, Visage again banned by Unchained eSports.
In the Dark Willow.
Dark Willow as well. Give it away. And
well, Dark Willow, that Bramble Mace is very annoying.
Yeah, it is. It is one of the most annoying spells in the game. I guess because of the roots.
Yeah, and it's 15 seconds because before it's
gone.
It's gone.
Yeah. Because of the roots, the control, the terrorize, you don't want. It's too problematic for a Bloodseeker to have all of that control, right? The Bramble Maze.
Yeah.
And the
Earthshaker ban.
Terrorize and the Curse Ground, the Earthshaker ban as well from Unchained. Ember Spirit generally struggles versus the Earthshaker because of the instant initiations. And you don't want to give that to GH again after that.
Actually, Earth Spirit is a good pick for Team Lebanon as well.
Oh yeah, the instant silence on Ember Spirit, I guess, and the stun combo it with. And what they do is have this Winter Wyvern to use the Winter's Curse. Even though it doesn't get the kill, it sets up for an easy stun from the Shaker and easy magnetize as well. So that is actually a great consideration here for Unchained. I like it. I think that they should be able to pick it. Let's see if that will be the case. So the ban from
Dire team pick.
We're just wait. That Spirit Breaker ban.
Oh. Spirit Breaker ban. So they might go for a very squishy hero right now. Because that's a gap closer that they banned. Maybe they are considering getting a Lina or a Zeus in combination with the Bloodseeker. Which is great, actually.
Lina is
Lina. I like Lina too.
Good option.
It's a good option for Team Lebanon. There are many times where I've seen Lina defeat an Ember Spirit 1v1 in the lane, especially when the Ember Spirit tries to go in. Because what Lina does is, even though he's taking damage from the Flame Guard, when he gets into that point where he gets a lot of Fiery Soul stacks, he can right-click the Ember Spirit to death. Not even caring about the Flame Guard, because again, physical damage can't be blocked by Flame Guard. The Ogre Magi, yeah. You know, sometimes they do this. Sometimes teams do pick Ogre Magi as offlane.
Yeah. I've seen quite games like that. There's the Chen pick.
Okay, very interesting pick. Because Chen is generally not good versus Winter Wyvern. There's the Phoenix.
They have a good AoE here.
Very good. A lot of zone control from Team Lebanon. Especially because of the Phoenix. Bloodseeker, only problem I have with this is that the Ember Spirit doesn't care about the zone control. Yeah.
And they do have that damage to take down that egg. They have the Tiny.
You have the Tiny.
5 seconds remaining.
They have Ember. They aren't quick as far as right clicks go, so this could mean that Unchained eSports will look for another range hero to deal with the Phoenix, or maybe just just back down, just disengage when the Phoenix egg is up. So I'm not gonna be surprised if Unchained picks another Centaur here, especially of how confident they were with the Centaur in the previous game. Excuse me.
Let's wait for the fourth pick of Unchained eSports. They're actually taking their time. What hero do you think fits? That will fit on Unchained eSports lineup?
Yeah, Centaur is great. Oh, they will go for
Another
Ursa.
Ursa.
Yeah. This is an offlane Tiny. Oh no, I think that it could still be a support Tiny. Ursa is decent versus the Phoenix because Ursa doesn't really care much about. Well, he has answers to the attack speed slow from the Flame Spirits, and also his overpower is great versus the Phoenix Egg for sure.
Yeah.
Dish out so much right click potential versus the Phoenix. Ursa also is great versus the Blood Seeker for a little. I mean, when the Blood Seeker comes right in the face of Ursa, Ursa will just smack him down and he's gonna win the battle for sure. So yeah, Ursa is a great pick here for Unchained overall. And, big shout outs to my sister who's actually looking for me. I don't know why. Yeah.
But I think I'm not yet satisfied with Team Lebanon's lineup.
Yeah.
They really they need a strong hitter.
They need sustainable damage. That's true. I think Lina should be a good pick here for Lebanon. To be fair, deals with Ember Spirit. Isn't really scared of the Tiny. You can use the Ursa. You can use other heroes to control the Ursa. They also need a little bit of tower push. I think that's the main problem here for Lebanon as far as their draft is concerned.
How about TA?
TA versus Ember is gonna struggle because of the damage over time. I think decent versus the Ursa, but not against Ember for sure. Team Lebanon are taking their time. They ban out the Morphling. Okay.
This can be a support Tiny.
This could be a support Tiny. Yeah, I agree. That's something to watch out for. Because there's just way too much damage that you can get out of that hero from a support role.
10 seconds remaining.
Yeah, we're just waiting for the last ban for
they're taking their time.
5 seconds
eSports.
remaining.
Their time, so yeah, I guess this could be a Lina ban for Unchained eSports. Or maybe a Storm Spirit. Yeah, I think Storm Spirit is considerable to be can be considered as to be banned. I mean, they will ban out the Meepo. Yeah, don't want to be cheese picked out of this moment. Unchained. Let's go. Centaur. I think Centaur is decent.
Centaur for Unchained eSports.
Yeah. Centaur Warrior. And you can go Tiny Toss with the Centaur to initiate, right? That's also an option for you. So yeah, a lot of options here for Unchained eSports. Let's see what they will pick. Taking their time for sure.
So, Lina.
Yeah. Well, since Morphling is banned, Team Lebanon might even consider getting Terrorblade. I will not be surprised if the Terrorblade is suddenly picked here by Lebanon.
They need the hard carry.
Because they really need that hard carry for sure. I mean, the Bloodseeker is decent carry for them, position 1, but it's not something that could finish the game for you, to close out the game for you. So it's maybe not considering. There's the Lina. like I mentioned, great versus the Phoenix, great versus the
We were
Bloodseeker.
talking about Lina versus Ember Spirit matchup, but
yeah,
here
they
it
picked
is.
them.
They picked the Lina themselves.
Yeah, Lina makes a lot of sense for Unchained because it's great versus Bloodseeker. It's number one. It's great versus Phoenix because of the Fiery Soul. And when Lina gets that additional range, maybe from a Pike or through her talents.
Phoenix will not be very effective.
Yeah, they will go for the Invoker again. Not quite sold on this, but it provides them a lot of team fight for sure. There's still a big issue for Team Lebanon where they might lack the damage. So that's all the problem I have with them.
One good Winter's Curse who I think that will answer their problems. And a good follow-up.
A good follow-up might well be the case. So this is a harder game for Team Lebanon, I would say. To be fair, I think Unchained eSports have the easier win condition. I think so. Yeah, guys, this is again Unchained eSports versus Team Lebanon in the best of 3 series.
Game number 2.
Game number 2. We're just waiting for the game to start back. Let me just...
This is an interesting match, but this time I will go for Unchained eSports.
Okay. Yeah.
They have a much solid lineup for me.
Yeah, I agree. I think that this lineup is, again, this is easier relatively compared. If you compare the two lineups, I would rather play for Unchained eSports than play for Team Lebanon, just because of how hard it is to execute.
I think I can see they have a clear plan compared to Team Lebanon.
That is very
So
true.
this is an offline Phoenix.
Yeah.
Offlane Phoenix. You
Can't
so?
remember. I can't remember. I can't remember who their offlane is. So I wouldn't.
Yeah, I think it's an offlane Phoenix.
Yeah, it should be an offlane Phoenix. Yeah, makes a lot of sense.
There's the boss. But yeah, let's have a quick hero rundown for Unchained eSports. The very famous area for Ursa, which will be using the tiny Sito Mahe. For that Lina, Celery, Astichen, and Slash Strike for Ember Spirit.
Oh, okay. So he changed. He used to be that forward slash, I think. Alright. Now, Aixen was the Phoenix. It's Astes as the Ogre. Magi, it's Weeha. It's the Invoker for sure. GH Winter Wyvern and Rajix onto the Bloodseeker, the carry for team. Okay, wait.
Team Lebanon.
Team Lebanon. I'm sorry about this. There you go. Fixed it.
So much blood.
So,
wow.
Is this an offlane Phoenix? Am I right?
Let's see. Be there. Yeah, I think he's the core. Look at the Ogre Magi. Oh, no, I think
better core. Oh, yeah.
It is a core Ogre Magi.
Core Ogre.
7.1 HP per second. And he's just gonna right click. So this is a dual flying bird. Dual bird.
Not really. I'm not really satisfied with this
Ogre offlane.
Core Ogre.
It doesn't seem that
I think
good.
It's much better if the Phoenix will go offlane. For me.
Yeah. Get your early levels on your Phoenix, get that Supernova up, get that 90 gold per minute talent, and set up for a good game for this Phoenix. But unfortunately, they
will go for an aggressive tri lane on the bottom lane for Team Lebanon.
Let's see. Oh yeah, they will trade up. They will just walk. So they have scouted the initial laning stage, this laning setup. They wanna have the Bloodseeker versus the Ember Spirit, which is better matchup. They want to have the Ogre versus the Ursa.
Mid-lane Tiny.
Mid-lane Tiny. It seems. It's Wish controlling its Celery. Able to get the kill very early on. That's Penitence on top of the Searing Chains, and it was enough. Again, that is 18% bonus damage that you can get out.
Here. A good laning stage for that Ember. He was able to control the creeps now.
Yeah. This is the walk of shame from the Phoenix, who actually ported up top. And overall, I'm still in the
fight. A lot of things on the top lane, so that's not very efficient for.
Just look at how much damage that they are dealing onto Rygix this time. It's just level 1. And I think that they were able to get the kill earlier because of the fact that Blood Rage is there. Blood Rage increases the damage by 25%, and then you have additional 18%. Just way too much damage amplification coming out from the side of Unchained.
Now they're chasing this gen.
Yeah. Fire Spirits. Mid lane, it's Invoker versus Tiny.
Nah, not looking good for the Invoker.
Yeah. This could be a back-to-back games where Weeha, the Romanian, is gonna struggle. He's already struggled earlier, but not as bad as this one.
He'll
Bottom lane.
struggle more on this game. There's a stun from the Lina. Astes is now low on health. Oh my god, they will go for the chase. That's the body block. Now, one more hit. He's still tanky.
Yeah, he's dead. No. He's gonna eventually fall. So, apparently the Ember Spirit gets a kill off. He's gonna go for, he went for the Flame Guard. And of course,
a good start for Unchained eSports.
Yeah. This is 160 damage amplified by a lot, so okay, so that is something else.
Chen on the run, but Phoenix will actually dodge that. Weeha gets the kill on the mid lane. Not on, on the mid lane.
What happened?
Oh, that's a Sunstrike.
That's a Sunstrike somewhere else. That's able to take down the Ursa, which is great. With all due fairness, there's a lot of setup for the Sunstrike to happen. There's a lot of single target stuns here coming out from Team Lebanon, so you're gonna have to be careful about that.
This is a support Lina, and look at the damage coming in from these two heroes of Unchained eSports. Ursa now chasing GH. Few more hits, and I think he will get that kill. Stun will connect.
Especially with the stun, right? And if they do, they will get another stun, and it will not hit, unfortunately.
Salt will be used by the Ursa.
Sunstrike is not gonna land, but Wish is still very low, being chased down by Weeha, but Weeha might have overstepped his bounds. So the Fairy Fire and the regen just enough, 12.3 per second, just enough.
Just enough indeed. On the top lane, not looking good as well for Team Lebanon.
Yeah, Rygix right-clicking slash strike. There is the Blood Red being prepped up. It will not land. The Flame Guard is actually pretty painful if it gets by the magic damage from the Earth Shock, from the Thunderclap, as well as the Shockwave, and they might even get more. There could be Sleight of Fist into the chains and make that free. Make that a double kill for Celery. I mean, and just like last game, Team Unchained eSports are winning the laning stage.
They're owning that early laning stage. This core Ogre Magi is not very effective this time.
Yeah, I don't think that it is. I don't think that it works. Yeah, that's right.
He'll actually have a hard time against Ursa and Lina.
Yeah. Slows from the Earth Shock can set up for the LSA, right? Bounty Rune. All day smoke. This is the Chen, but the smoke has been popped, unfortunately.
Wow, 4 bounties.
4 bounties.
For Unchained eSports.
Well, I think that one was only 3 out of the 4.
Oh yeah, 3.
So there's the send back onto Wish.
Level 6 Tiny.
Send back and then regen and then get back into the game. That is one efficient move coming out from team from Unchained. There you go, Unchained eSports.
Well, they have to help the Bloodseeker here because he can farm very well. Look at that.
It did not
go for
oh man,
Spirit.
it's just way too much magic damage, and they are able to eliminate too. Slash strike is very low, but he still survives. There's still a one LSA. Still yet to be used.
One more stun.
Oh, it connects. It connects actually onto GH. There's a searing chains and they get one more. Killing spree for the Lina.
Level 2, Phoenix.
This Phoenix has just respawned TP.
To escape.
He just respawned and TP. And he might lose his life once more. Fortunately, oh, the Sleight of Fist will be there. He's being smelled. He's being chased down. The searing chains will be there. The penitence as well. The bonus damage is way too much. Not looking good at all. Rygix, this time Sunstrike. It's not gonna land. Rygix gets away to safety as well. The salve will be up for Slash Strike, and this is just Unchained putting the pressure, owning this game straight.
The early game, this will be an early push to the side of Unchained eSports.
And this is a very awkward movement from Weeha.
Yeah.
He will have to get back into the mid lane just to get the XP. But he already wasted a lot of time up top, so also wasting your TP like that, it's not at all a good sign for an Invoker.
3k gold lead is not bad.
Yeah. But it's just 7 minutes in, and they will get into 4k after taking out the tower.
7 minutes in, tower, top tower down.
Yep. Oh, Wish. In this round, there's the toss back and the LSA. Oh my god.
Calculated move from Unchained eSports. They don't have the vision.
Oh no, Weeha actually showed himself. But there's another toss LSA. Wow. I mean, the Dragon Slave is enough. What a sexy move right there from Unchained.
Sexy indeed.
Toss into LSA. Because why not? Well, Celery is actually trapped between 3 members. He gets a TP out. No way to cancel. That's also a problem for Team Lebanon. They only have one sure stun.
One sure stun from that Ogre.
From the Ogre. Right. That's right. Now, the cold snap is a stun, but it
really
will not hold you up.
satisfied with the lineup.
Yep. And it's showing how hard it is to actually play the game with the lineup of Team Lebanon like this. Yeah. They're getting punished because of their, I don't know, experimental type of draft, maybe? As the Lina.
So too. They will spot out the Lina here. Stun will not connect, but there you go.
TP out. They have the cold snap. They have 4 members here to take out the support Lina, and the support Lina is gonna be pretty content about the result of that, because that is a free kill. Oh, it's not a free kill, but it's a good trade. It's a very good trade.
Team Lebanon will set up here to defend their middle tower. There you go, to stand onto that Invoker, but
Cold Embrace
will save him up.
Of course, the send back while that's happening, the Slash Strike was able to take out the Bloodseeker as easy as 1-2-3. He is the richest one in this game. 4.1k in 9 minutes.
Yeah, and he will go for a Boots of Travel anytime soon.
Yeah. He knows that he will not be punished even if he goes first item.
They will spot out that Chen. There you go, the cold snap will catch him up, and the Chen will go down 4 times.
There could be a counter though. That is indeed a counter. Mid, double damage onto Wish, forcing out the Ghost Walk onto Weeha. Weeha considering to get back, but this is a very healthy Tiny. You just can't take him down. They are making the beeline towards the rune, and that is going to be a deny from Weeha. At least he rids them of the regen rune, which is badly needed. I mean, not really badly needed, but would really help a lot if this Tiny was able to get it.
There's the toss.
Sunstrike will be there.
Still don't have that Winter's Curse, but they don't have enough damage. There's the Cold Embrace, but the Laguna Blade will take him down. There's the run.
They are chasing. There's the stun. Oh, what another move. Another combination from Unchained.
Tossing the Centaur.
Yeah. Searing Chains onto Rygix. And another toss. LSA will not connect this time.
They still have their shrine though.
Still have their shrine. And there is the Rupture onto Lina. Lina will just port out. Easy does it for Unchained. And this is much better than the previous game, I think. But it's because it was a brute game, that's probably why. Now they will try to go to Celery. The Sunstrike will be divided into 3 members, actually. That's why it didn't feel like anything at all. One Conqueror will go down. That is very unfortunate for the
Don't have that Winter's Curse, so GH will need his level 6 now.
GH, yeah, needs a level 4 only on the Phoenix, so that's also someone.
They both need their level 6.
Oh, he ate a tome, I think. He's level 6. All of a sudden, he's level 6. Nicely done. They are eyeing to get.
They are planning something here on the Ember Spirit.
It's hard. They have to chain their stunts properly, and it's definitely not easy. The Chen is here as well. Yeah. They will try to fish out where the Ember Spirit.
Out the Ember Spirit on the side, but there's the Searing Chains.
Oh yeah, there is the prep up onto the Chen. Chen might go down. He will. Rygix the other stun in the LSA. I mean the Dragon Stave. The Laguna. My goodness, I almost forgot what it's called. But the Supernova, it's gonna connect onto 3. But the damage has been done. 2 members down for Team Lebanon. As the Tiny is still looking for more.
Wow, that was a nice toss.
A very nice toss indeed. They get 3 kills. Double kill for the Tiny. And 1 more.
Yep.
Wow.
Tiny with the Blink Dagger.
Correct. The debut. And there's the jump in from the Ursa. Tornado to save himself. And it's not gonna be another Fierce Wipes, way too much. Another Blink Dagger reveal here from the side of Unchained. And these guys' tosses are great. I don't know if you agree with me.
They actually have the plan.
They always have the plan, which is to use themselves to initiate onto their opponents. I mean their own bodies, but it's fine. They're getting the job done, so we can't complain.
Here we go, they will try to get this Ogre Magi, but there's the Lina. Stun will connect plus the Laguna Blade.
Oh
Tornado will not land.
That was one short.
And an easy.
One short tornado.
8k gold lead.
And the Roshan, of course, taken by Ursa. Is just gonna shrine up, and then they are going to move on to the top, I believe, where the Bloodseeker is.
He actually wanna go for a Basher. BKB is not much needed here.
Getting the hiccups again. I don't know why. I might need to drink water.
There you go, level 6 Winter Wyvern. He doesn't have much items yet.
Actually, he doesn't have anything. So it's just boots.
Yeah.
A couple of raindrops of smoke.
A few more gold for an Arcane Boots.
Slash Strike is gonna go for Maelstrom.
Yes,
first.
I think they are planning to contest the bounty runes here, but Celery will be.
Oh, 2-man Searing Chase him. There's the Avalanche Toss combination, but the Winter's Curse was much better. Ursa though gets 1. They get 2 after the takedown onto the Invoker. Can they get more? Very nice stun, but the Ember Spirit is here. Rygix, 1 more hit is gonna secure the job from the toss. Can they get the 4th member? The Winter Wyvern very low. It's gonna be stunned up. Now the Ogre Magi is the only one surviving, but he's being chased down by the Ursa, who does have his
There's the
dagger.
toss,
Oh,
and they can actually catch this Ogre Magi. As I've said earlier, it would have been much better if if the Phoenix will...
Yeah, if the Phoenix is the offlaner, right?
Yeah.
So that is Aegis
The Ogre
expended.
doesn't have much impact.
Aegis of the Immortal expended, but because they got 5 kills in return, they can't. I mean, if I'm Team Unchained, I'm not gonna complain. The amount of farm that they had. Now Weeha will not be caught. A very unfortunate searing chains out there, but they're still dealing the damage. Oh man, the bursts are real.
Lina slowly transforming into a core.
Yeah.
She has enough damage though.
Yeah. Aether Lens means that she has even better coverage area as far as their thing goes, as they are able to push the tier 1 mid bottom.
There you go.
Not a chance. Ember Spirit out of there. Rygix.
A tower attempt for a team level. There you go. The blink.
They had the damage.
Just
the blink.
like that.
Just like that. Of course, the Aether Lens proving to be super ultra worth here for Lina. Just look at the range of the LSA. It's too far. Now they catch up the Invoker. Do they have detection? No, they don't.
The stun onto the Tiny, but they don't have enough damage.
Enough damage. It could be a wraparound. Here comes the Winter Wyvern. The Winter's Curse is gonna be there, but that's only onto the chin. Sunstrike being prepped up. They will take out the Lina. Supernova used, but doesn't really matter. In comes the Avalanche toss, but that is a sendback. Lina with the buyback. They catch up the Ogre Magi this time. That is gonna be a kill off from their side. They get the Winter Wyvern as well. 2 for the price of 1. And a buyback, and they might even look for more. Make it 3. Oh, Weeha. He missed that really badly, and now his position is compromised. Have to power through the ice wall. But there's the searing chains. Oh, it connects, and the stun, and the Laguna Blade. Have detection. They don't have detection. Oh no. That is just 32 HP. Chen able to survive.
Save himself. But the Sunstrike will not connect.
Man. It's actually on him, but it's a buyback expended.
Well, we saw in game number 1 their comeback potential is very high, but I think this game
is totally different from the rest, right? That is another kill on from the Lina, because the Cold Embrace will definitely stop the damage from the Ursa. I mean, why am I saying Bristol down? Look for it down bottom. Oh, what a play from Wish. Only needed the Avalanche. No more toss needed for that one.
Yeah. And actually, he go for an Echo Saber.
They want to go onto the Ember Spirit. They pre-casted that Meteor, but
it's too late.
Or is it? Okay. Will dodge one. The Flame Spirits is gonna hit onto him. He will fall after the usage of the Supernova. Well, bottom lane, able to take out the Invoker. Rygix gonna get the kill while that's happening.
4-man down for the side of Team Lebanon. This is looking bad.
This is looking really bad.
They can go for an easy push on the mid lane.
Yeah. There will be a Chen army pretty soon, and look at this.
Ogre Magi can't defend this one.
Not
alone.
Not at all. Not alone, for sure.
Bloodlust on the towers.
Yep. Because why not, right? Have to have.
Oh. That blink in from the Tiny. The Avalanche will not connect.
The send back from the Chen is what's keeping him
alive.
16,000 net worth lead already for Unchained eSports.
20 minutes into the game.
20 minutes
actually a lot. And look at this Ogre Magi. Level 10.
Carrying the word. Gonna stun a stunner. The jump from the Winter's Curse will be there, but the Series Chains and the Series Chains combination is gonna be enough. The Invoker is actually very low from the Tiny. And this is a very separated fight, but the Ursa is down for the count. The Phoenix will be there as well. And they get more. They don't have detection of Weeha. They just throw in random stuff in here. Just throwing some the timber.
For the Invoker.
Yeah.
No Ursa for 30 seconds.
For 30 seconds, like I mentioned. Because he did go for the Basher first, not the BKB. That's why there's a lot of control that can come out from Team Lebanon. The general rule of thumb is that if you are up against an Invoker, you get BKB, right?
BKB, yeah.
Look at the Ogre Magi. Why is he so courageous into taking out Slash Strike? He might be backstabbed.
Doesn't have much items.
It doesn't have the TP, that's for sure. And
that's for sure. They will spot out that Ogre Magi. The Avalanche Toss will take him down. Wish on a godlike streak.
And here comes a jump, but the Rupture's actually there. And the very famous already.
For that Ursa.
And that is gonna be a sendback for the Ursa. Even the Sunstrike will not be able to get a kill. Avalanche Toss, double kill ready for Wish as he gets the one. Just the Laguna Blade. But the Supernova will be procced. They will try to take out the Supernova and they will be successful in doing so. Silence onto the Chen. They will catch up the Invoker. They put a Sentry Ward down. There's the toss. And they have the damage. Ultra kill for Wish. As they eliminate 5 members of Team Lebanon just like that.
Like that. Now they will go for the
tower. Yeah. No reason to stop. Comes the Ember Spirit.
Yeah, I might consider this a 1-1.
Yeah, pretty much. Especially judging from the way both teams are playing.
Yeah, their combo potential is very low.
Not much. They are stunning up Stash Strike this time, but Stash Strike is 100% safe. He's gonna use his Fire Element to dodge away from his opponents for a little bit. And there's what we talked about, the Yule Scepter for Slash Strike. Can he more? Wish
that
is invisible
with the Shadow Blade.
That is one quick takedown. Very easy kill onto a core, by the way.
Tiny will actually go for Daedalus.
Yeah, but I think the Blink is much more important. There is the setup for this Bloodseeker, and they have the damage. Casually walks in, double swipes with the Echo Saber. Wish is having the time of his life.
Yeah.
That's all I'm trying to say. He's not gonna stop. He knows there's someone. There's the Avalanche Toss combination, and there's the damage. Sunstrike, it will actually hit, but Tiny's far too tanky. 2.5k HP. There's not much that he can do, even
though they don't have the strong hitter.
Yeah, they don't have the strong hitter.
Not really satisfied with their lineup.
Yeah, especially with the Invoker last pick, I would have had it in a totally different hero for it, but they chose the harder ones, I guess, the more difficult ones. And it's really something out of the norm.
Let's see here. I think they're just waiting for the Roche.
Ooh.
To secure the team fight.
Ooh, almost taking out the Phoenix. Yeah, Roshan is an easy takedown, especially with the double damage rune. That's alright now. Since I think the Sunstrike has already been used as well, so this is Aegis and Cheese. Cheese.
Who gets the cheese?
Gets the cheese. They haven't decided yet. Could well be for the Tiny, I think. Weeha is just pushing up top, trying to sip up some of the experience. Oh, smoke! 4-man smoke.
I wonder who gets the cheese.
They don't have the dust.
The vision.
Vision. Oh no! Why didn't you bring can't rely on sentry wards alone. You have to have dust. You have to have dust. It's very
Especially the Tiny has that Shadow Blade.
Yeah. That is really weird from Lebanon, dude.
I wonder who gets the cheese.
Oh, wait. I have to wonder later because the Bloodseeker has been taken out just as easy as that. Now they catch the Ogre Magi as well. They have all the damage in the world.
To the Ursa.
There's a toss. Bang. Easy kill. And another easy kill. They're just destroying everyone. They're just jumping through. And now they have a Chen army.
I might consider this game a GG.
Yeah, this might be a GG actually. But they are being very disciplined right now.
They have that Winter's Curse.
Yeah, they do. But it will be not the case, I guess. No. Able to get away. Nice save for himself. Still is under flak, but this is gonna be set of barracks in the mid lane. Rupture onto Wish. But he has got the Aegis. That's really what I was wondering about. And we were region have to move. Yeah, he had a cheese, right? That is a kill on the Bloodseeker. No buyback for him. Ursa with the BKB and the Aegis of the Immortal. The Ogre Magic down for the counter. Winter's Curse is there. It's great. The Chen will be taken out. Slash strike. Yeah, that is a triple kill. That is a Laguna Blade. 4 men down. Only the Phoenix survives, and GG has been called. I think Wish deserves a lot of credit for this game. That is Unchained eSports victory. They will even up the series. You know what? Unchained eSports, they have this wow factor, and they are really good early gamers. This time they did not. They held on. They did not let the pressure get through their heads, and they finished this game.
Just like that, 27 minutes, and Unchained eSports gets the game number 2, and we will back for the game decider of this best of 3 series only here at GPN Season 3. This has been Aki with Wolf. We'll come back after a short break.
doesn't it?
That was skill, all right.
Pure
I'm seeing
skill.
red. And it's amazing!
So what if I swagger?
I'm seeing red. And it's amazing!
So what if I swagger?
Burns, doesn't it?
Middle is missing.
One to go.
Illusion.
Dire's middle tower is under attack.
Well-gotten gains. Yes.
Dire's middle tower has fallen. Dire's bottom tower is under attack. Dire's structures are fortified. Dire's bottom tower has been denied.
Shadows, take us.
Very well. I accept your surrender.
Can't outrun a wildfire.
Roshan with my eyes closed.
Roshan has fallen.
This fire will never go out.
Illusion.
Allies disappear. Yes!
Dire's top tower has fallen. Dire's middle tower is under attack.
You my friend thanks you. Perfect.
Dire's top barracks are under attack.
Snuff me out.
Dire's top barracks are under attack.
For the twins. Illusion. invisibility.
Vanish. Son of a...
Dire's courier has been slain.
Unstoppable.
Now you are, but what a move. Nicely done.
More fuel for my fire.
Yes! We die!
Radiant's top tower is under attack. Radiant structures are fortified. Radiant's top tower has fallen. Dire's bottom tower is under attack.
A gift from the goddess. Salamene smiles upon me.
Regeneration!
Radiant's bottom tower is under attack. Radiant's bottom tower has fallen.
I've got my ear. Rest and get. Come now. Now, it's someone else's turn to die.
Radiant's middle barracks have fallen. Radiant's middle barracks are under attack. Radiant's middle barracks have fallen. Radiant's bottom barracks are under attack. Radiant's bottom barracks have fallen. Radiant's bottom barracks have fallen. Radiant's top tower has fallen.
For the twin.
A gift from the goddess.
Stay alive.
Don't question. Just let it roll over you. Regeneration.
Roshan has fallen to the Radiant. Radiant's middle tower is under attack. Dire's middle tower is under attack. Dire's middle tower has fallen. Dire's middle barracks are under attack. Dire's middle barracks have fallen. Dire's middle barracks have fallen. Dire's middle tower is under attack. Radiant's middle tower has fallen. Radiant's middle tower is under attack.
All mine.
Illusion.
selfish. Yes.
Double damage.
Regeneration.
What need have I for this?
Dire's bottom tower is under attack.
again. We run. That.
Radiant top dead. Falling. Radiant's middle tower is under attack.
Illusion. My edge. Ah! Blood calls to blood. Blood runs cold.
Shadows take us.
Dire's middle top is under attack. Dire's middle tower has fallen. Dire's middle tower has Radiant's middle tower has fallen. Radiant is victorious.
Coming out from this Pugna is not something that you can shrug off. 56 HP, decent animation.
Actually, pretty good animation.
Yeah, pretty good animation for the Pugna.
Barely any backswing on that attack.
Yep. Oh, there's jump in. Here's the problem. the Tusk and again this is lightning bolt air timing already. Just as soon as that happened, they are able to get a kill onto the Lina.
Very important rotation, especially with the edge that the Lina was building against that Storm Spirit. You don't wanna jungle right away as the Storm Spirit, but hold that thought. Bot lane, Weaver is manning up quite a little bit. Doesn't have the mana for the Shukuchi, but I think he'll be able to walk away.
He'll be able to walk away. Might be actually trying to be poor.
Oh, he tried to man up, but the magic stick was there from the axe, so he can't really go for it further. And that was his second to the last Shukuchi from that magic stick pop as well.
He does have the infused raindrop, so that's a little bit of mana regeneration for
and he
himself.
actually has Aquila turned on right now. So
2.8, that's actually pretty nice.
Yep. No, I like this. You turn on the Aquila whenever you have that siege grip.
Yeah, for sure.
Such good value.
Now the Star Spirit with the Invis Rune, they will go onto the Lina this time. There's a raindrop, and there is the counter kill. Very nicely done from Wish, and he wants more. I think that pickup on the infused raindrops really saved him there. And he's already prepped up with some, I think at least one Fiery Soul stack. That's why he was able to land so much damage in a small amount of time.
Plus 85 damage against Storm Spirit's low physical armor.
Yep.
It's not gonna work too well for you. It's not very low, but compared to other heroes.
Yeah, it is low, to be fair. 7 plus 2 right now. Lina had the advantage because he's of the Fire Soul, like we mentioned. And
under the tower as well, so that extra bit of armor. From 4 to 6, that is a big deal.
Yep, pretty much. But just salve up. I think this 2-0 talisman build is really also giving him a lot.
It's basically a couple of levels. That's what it gives. And just make sure you are able to man up with the face boots up as well. So Lina can pretty much solo kill anyone at this point.
Yeah. Even Weaver, and they are gonna give a little bit of HP for Pugna, who actually sits at 358 movement speed with just Wind Lace on, no boots.
Wow, that's crazy.
That is oh, nice catch here, but the defensive snowball from the Tusk, the Soul Rip will be there to keep this axe alive. With all the commitments down bottom, that will not be any kill from any team.
But what's concerning right now for Unchained eSports are their supports. Their 2 supports who are supposed to be catalysts in them taking the early game have less than 1,000 gold in their bank accounts.
Oh, that is true.
Tombstone, that is level 1 Tombstone. So look how quickly it goes down. Level 1 Tombstone.
This is a haste run. This guy's dead.
Yep. Left for dead, the Undying.
Celery.
The namesake. Ever so true.
Now, Pugna. Just Pugna things.
At least he dodged that Splinter Blast as well.
Yeah. But in comes the Storm Spirit. Of the Lightning Ball. Look at this. Gonna be able to heal up for a little bit, but he overextended, and the
Nether
Ward was there to dish the damage. The thing with Nether Ward versus the Storm is that the first instance of the Lightning Ball,
that's the only one that takes.
It's the only one that takes the damage, right? And it was enough.
It was the only one that mattered in that moment.
Yeah, I think that. Yeah, it's sort of more painful at the early onset, because you have very little HP if you're Storm. That's why.
Not sure if he was in threads on that time as well. So
yeah,
Weaver still having a pretty decent time against that axe. 500 gold ahead. What nerfs, he says.
What nerfs indeed. And we'll go on to the axe.
I like that sidestep from the Shukuchi. Just making sure that call wouldn't connect.
50% HP already, and they actually called in their Necrophos. Very nice time from the Weaver. And actually that gave away, that took the last infused rained up charge. And that's a lot of value they can get out of that. Now, wow, okay, this invisibility rune spotted out 3 members. I wonder why the Pugna was still staying though. Probably means that they want to fight, but this is not a good fight at all.
The forward is gonna be enough.
It's gonna be enough. There is a ward.
Undying is still there. He has Tombstone available, but decides against it. That is 1 on 4.
Yep. Now they will fight.
There we go, we have the backup, so let's see if they do try and re-engage. Nope, they don't have any stuns right now. We talked about it, that is the problem with the Unchained eSports lineup. They rely on that axe to find these fights.
Yeah, they can't start the fight without the axe. And that's probably why Team Lebanon are quite confident on taking this Phantom Lancer for themselves.
They're just going like between tier 1 and tier 2 towers pre-15-minute mark, and that takes a lot of balls, but it's also at the same time calculated from Lebanon. Weaver.
Slash Strike having to run away from the Weaver this time. Has got the Vanguard, but because of the nature of this Weaver who went for Max Shukuchi, he actually received so much damage as well.
You see how much the Weaver is compensating for his mana problems. He got a bottle, he got an Akela Perk. Hold that thought, Pugna. Going mano a mano with that Storm Spirit. Storm Spirit wants to go for this skill. He's going under the tower. Will he be able to get away? Tombstone has been dropped,
mana.
But the zombies will be enough to punch on that Storm.
Yep, zombies damage, the Soul Reap as well.
And the tower.
And the tower hit. But I think this is a good trade for Unchained, because that's a core for a support.
Yep, and Undying was actually pretty under-leveled before that, and thanks to Storm's like level 7, level 8, I think. And look, Undying
level
right
9
back,
actually.
level 9, there we go, almost level 10, so that's Undying. Very, very, very happy with that one.
For sure. There is a TP, that is the Storm. That they want to fight. They actually want to. There are many members here for Unchained eSports, and actually the Pugna will be able to survive. Slash Strike looking for some initiation, but
Slash Strike is very far from his big dagger. I think he wants to go for a Vanguard before that, and that's gonna hurt Unchained timings quite a bit. But he did go already for that Vanguard. It's gonna be 1400 gold away, so he'll have it at around 15-16 minute mark, and that is the go time for Unchained. If they miss that timing, it's gonna be a tough road for them.
And I think that he kind of needed the Vanguard anyways. Because otherwise he would have been blown up by the magic damage.
Sometimes it's not really risk it going for a naked blink dagger on many heroes.
Not like this, especially because again damage output is just way too much.
Almost already a Radiant, so he will actually sync up the two items from Unchained, Blink Dagger and Radiant will actually come
what a nice combination right there. But it's actually just technically a solo kill. I think only a decay was used.
But decay lasts pretty long, so
yeah.
Force strength is around what, 80 HP, 100 HP.
We'll go on to the Necrophos, no more Shroud, but the Reaper's Scythe will be there. It's not gonna be enough to kill on to the Necrophos, who has been sitting pretty up top the network chart.
At least an Axe was getting the farm up top when all of that was happening.
Celery actually in here quite deep into enemy lines. Has to
GH is sniffing this out, but he is not gonna pursue further.
No, they don't have
not
the
gonna
vision.
be close enough for that one, but they will. GH will get that reward, so he knew something was up. The experience coming in the clutch for GH.
Axe up top, controlled by the Winter Wyvern. At this rate, the Winter Wyvern deals significant damage to the Axe.
360 damage on the level 4 Splinter Blast, as far as I believe. One of the highest nukes early on. I mean, it's on the same level as Lightning Bolt of Zeus, I think.
Yeah. That is a very strong nuke, and it is AoE, so even more. It's great.
A bit trickier to hit, but you know.
No man, they will try to go on Celery, but 20% mana. They will play on the Tombstone. This guy is gonna blow up. There are there are 3 already. Now, oh no, there is the life drain, but it will not be enough. The Pugna Ward will be taken out while Weehaw will try to take out the Tombstone. Will be able to do so, but the stun connects onto 2. Not enough follow-up though.
Laguna was off cooldown. I was on cooldown as well, so that would have been a free kill on that Weaver if it had been up. But GH pretty close to his Blink Dagger now, so all eyes will be on him to prevent Unchained from taking these initiations.
Look at these wards, bro. You really put an emphasis on controlling the runes and controlling the river. Whoever crosses it will not go unnoticed.
This is our thrift, Team Lebanon says.
Then again, I'm really surprised how they are able to do
Long
okay.
zip
Or
forward.
long zip, like I mentioned. A Necrophos will activate the Shroud, heal up
That will
the
be
Wand. Yep.
What do you mean you want? That's a cheese at that point on that hero.
Mm-hmm.
10 6 charges, you get the ghost round, you're basically gonna heal back up to full.
Yeah. Top, little bit of push from Radix, and will be able to finish up the tower right
And
there.
There we go. He has that whole defiance already. Going to go for that diffusal.
Yeah.
If he wants to be a real team player, he could go for that pipe afterwards.
The Blink Dagger onto the
So
axe.
there we go. This is go time for Unchained eSports. They even go for a smoke or anything. They just showed the Blink Dagger. They made a statement. We have a Blink Dagger.
No.
You wanna fight? Come fight.
They will eventually smoke in here, and they will. Yes.
Kind of weird. Usually you see it the other way around.
Yeah, I
You
think
smoke.
they weren't seen.
It was just slightly out of vision.
Slightly out of vision. Just enough. Oh, they know that the PL is here. There's the Winter's Curse, though. Very nicely done. Coming out from the Winter Wyvern. This will make sure that the PL survives.
There we go. The value.
Valuehood of Defiance.
Yeah. If that wasn't there, that would have been an easy kill.
Yeah, but
And props as well to the Winter Wyvern.
the Winter Wyvern, perfectly timed. You know, yeah, because that's the thing, right? If you know that your opponent has got the Blink Dagger, which happened with Unchained, they show themselves that they have the Blink Dagger. You kind of have to bodyguard your core right there, because he's gonna be the prime target. That's some benchmark of a good support.
Yep.
Identifying the power spikes of your opponents and acting
Accordingly.
and that was more than more of a strategic, well played from the Winter Wyvern than the usage of the skill, if that makes sense to you.
Yep,
right?
yep, it does. Zip forward. Storm. Going for that and dying. I think he will have the damage.
Oh,
Yes,
the call?
The call will connect. But the cold embrace is there. Nice charge.
Oh, what a
coming in
charge
from
for
GH. LSA from the backline, but nice
Oh,
snowball.
GH, man.
Removing the damage and even taking out the Lina. That was a GH highlight.
That
reel
was a GH highlight reel.
right there. You know, it's just he's basically like the Western FY at this point.
Oh man, you see that?
Well, not the
Shards,
Western, the Middle Eastern
Yeah.
FY. There you go.
shards to block of the axe, and they didn't even
Lose.
they didn't prioritize getting the axe when they found the opening to get the Lina kill.
They just went for the
They
Lina.
just went for the Lina. We also found he also salvaged his core right there.
And the thing is,
My
if
goodness.
GH keeps playing like that, he could actually disjoint the Laguna Blade in these
Man,
moments.
I will not be surprised. I will be amazed for sure, but I will not be surprised if he's able to do that.
Yeah.
Because he can. I know that he can.
Well, there's a slight delay on the Laguna after the actual animation.
Yeah.
Right? It works the same way as the Finger of Death.
That is true. So you can sometimes dodge it with Yules or Yule Scepter. And of course, Tusk Snowball is insta-cast. No animation whatsoever.
Yeah.
I mean, there's a delay from the snowball, but the animation itself to put you in a snowball, it's instant.
0 cast point. Lovely spell. Pugna will spot out the Weaver, but he is alone. He does have Ether Lens, and there is help coming
Man.
in the form of the Lina.
There's no way that these two heroes can take down the Weaver.
Yeah, they
Even
needed
when the
it.
Lina is there, I don't think so. Unless they land such a godly...
You have to do
LSA.
like perfect CC
Yeah.
juggling. Is that what it's called? Ooh, fall forward.
It's the one,
there we
though.
go. The one CC that they need. Will it be
Oh!
enough? The time lapse is there, and Weaver will even be able to man up quite a bit, but the Lina with the Yules on the LSA
Okay.
connects perfectly, and the call is there. They're not popping the Laguna because they don't need it. It's gonna be a kill going in the hands of Wish.
Very least. Now the jumping from the Star Spirit, they want to go into the Necrophos. It's quite tanky. It's the Shroud. Can he heal up? He's gonna use his ultimate, and he almost gets the kill with that one, and he gets free actually after that godly initiation. But the Decrepify, oh, what a counter onto the Winter Wyvern, and just like that, Unchained eSports, they're bringing it back, and they're they're not stopping. They know that they have the chase potential. Just look at how speedy this is. 547 movement speed.
Yeah, but
goes down to 457. They guessed wrong.
Turn,
Yeah, wrong turn. Unfortunately.
Not the biggest loss. That's just a position 5 support. But what started out greatly for Lebanon with Weaver almost escaping certain death turned into an addition.
Yeah. Oh, stun connects. There's the Walrus Punch. Sari does have the double damage room, but that's not the right clicker. They want to go with someone else. That is the Weaver, the better target, I would say.
Who just revived.
Just revived, just TP'd in.
That is a very questionable TP.
Yeah.
The rest of his team were like hugging the tier 2 and the Weaver. Okay, I'm a Weaver. I'm slippery. I'm gonna TP in the tier 1. And that's what happens.
No vision from the Axe here.
There we go. This is where Unchained will keep forcing the issue because they have to.
Yeah.
They have to close this out soon.
Pretty much. They have the tools to go with it, so really wondering what their plan is.
Well, they have 3 tier 2 towers remaining, so that is obviously the first one, but then they should go for the Roshan. If they manage to do that and efficiently without too many deaths, they can close this game out.
Yep. Let's see. That will be the case.
But Blade Mail.
I like the Blade Mail purchase here from Slash Strike. This is way too much. Way too much mileage that you can get out of this.
Yep.
Oh.
Value illusion there for the Necrophos with the Radiance Burns. He can
for sure
shove a lane.
You will.
Pretend to be an alchemist or a Naga Siren.
Yeah.
Yes, that is still a hero, by the way.
The Naga Siren of old.
The Naga Siren of old. Yeah, but that is a hero that we haven't seen in a while, Naga Siren. Quite unfortunate because I believe she had one of the best immortals in the last DI.
Was that throw? No, that was
the immortal.
That was a chest, yeah.
But it was a really nice immortal.
Yeah.
But we didn't see it during the international per se.
People veered away from the long setup of it was really good when the Chinese pioneered it, right?
Yeah.
You just can't escape the setup from the Naga Siren, but people kind of knew how to deal with it. Not only that, it got nerfed. Yeah.
Crazy. Because before it was super easy. Getting the follow-up after the song. Now you have to be frame perfect.
Frame perfect, correct. Do you know, have you tried that thing where they use the Basilius?
Yes, I have.
Yeah. You might have been the one who told me that though.
I think so, yeah.
Yeah, you are the one. You were the one who told me that one.
It's a nice little trick, but people, they said it's not worth the hassle.
Yeah, it's not worth the hassle for sure.
I mean, even Kaka stopped playing Naga Siren.
Yeah. The Naga Siren. Newbie were the, I would say, the movers.
Yep. Kind of sad though. The newbie, they're kind of like struggling with their roster right now. They're trying to find a post for them.
Yeah.
Because at the start of the season, they had like Katyu or something, and now Katyu just left.
Yeah.
So,
a lot of trouble with the organization itself, which is really sad and depressing because Newbie was a powerhouse team.
Yep. S-Triple-C. You know what? I want to see an S-Triple-C paparazzi combination.
Oh man,
that would be fun to watch.
That is indeed fun to watch.
The two consistent 1v1 finalists, but it still remains to be seen if they will work well together though. But Paparazzi, I think he is one of the best mechanical players to come out of China in a long time. Yeah. He doesn't have a good team with him right now.
Yeah. Well, yeah, he needs to look for like someone who plays like Ame, you know.
Oh yeah.
Very reliable, but still good farmer, right? Because Paparazzi, a very active type of player.
Yep, exactly.
I mean, he likes it. I think he's more comfortable with active heroes, I would say.
He likes setting the tempo. He's kind of like Miracle in the sense that he doesn't like just farming all the time.
Yeah. but anyways, BKB already. This is more than go time.
Yep, it's a 1K go lead, but in terms of actual power levels, the Unchained eSports side have it. And as we say that LSA, there we go, perfectly done. But there we go, we were talking about it, and it happened. The Laguna Blade disjoint, perfectly done.
We expected it to happen, and they will not disappoint.
Yeah, GH.
GH does not disappoint.
GH's sacrifice will definitely be remembered.
Yeah. That was great, man. I mean, he did not. He let through the Dragon Slave, but he waited for the most opportune moment to dodge the Laguna Blade because he knows that it is what mattered the most.
Yep.
You kind of know that there's a delay, right? Because there's already LSA being prepped up. The Tusk player did not use his snowball to dodge the LSA, but use it for the Laguna Blade.
The LSA would have been a lot harder to dodge as well.
Yeah.
You know, it's kind of funny saying that. It's actually harder to dodge because you have to time it perfectly with the Yules.
That's true.
And one mistake, he would have gotten stunned as well.
Okay.
And does not make the mistake of overcommitting.
Yeah. I think he just wanted to face check there. Kind of wasted a lot of mana though.
He has 22 mana regen per second, so he'll be fine.
He's a freaking Storm Spirit.
Lotus Orb, almost an Aghanim Scepter for the Necrophos, but I think they're kind of delaying this a bit. They feel that Lebanon can fight this, but you don't really want to take this late. They have a Phantom Lancer, they have a Storm Spirit. Once that Storm Spirit is level 25, there's no way they are pushing high ground cleanly anymore.
Yep. Wonder what they're waiting for.
Shadow Blade is actually waiting prep on the Axe. Yeah, let's see, maybe the Ags on the Necrophos, just so they can have these double Reaper size in the fights.
But that is kind of ways off already. They have the license to go and find the fights.
And they don't,
maybe because they don't have the wards.
Yeah, that's true. They don't have any wards on the other side of the map right now. They're going in blind.
Okay.
So maybe that will it. Necrophos, he is the top net worth right now, but it doesn't really feel that much because he has 2 kills and 3 assists out of 12, so he's not really playing involved despite having that much gold. He will have that Aghanim Scepter soon, so that is something. But I think Unchained eSports are hesitating way too much right now. Top lane was actually Weaver picking up the kill on that Undying. So a freebie going in the side of Team Lebanon. But yeah, I think Unchained, they are playing way too hesitant right now. It's not the nature of their lineup. They are all farming.
There you go. Have it. Let's see if they will move now, because they do have the Aghanim Scepter picked up. So Storm Spirit going in onto the Lina. Lina gonna be taken out now. This is the punish.
Yep, they waited too long. Now Storm Spirit, all 3 cores of Lebanon are actually in fighting position. Even BKB now up on that Weaver.
Yeah. There is this thing called patience, but there is this thing also who I can't find the term, but you know, waiting too long or
yeah, I think there's a nice saying about that, but yeah.
There's a nice saying about that. There's a fine line. I'm gonna make my own. There's a fine line between patience and tardiness.
Ah, there you go.
And I guess this is
in Lebanon. They are capitalizing. They know. They
know.
Can fight now. They got the Roshan.
Oh, Winter's Curse in the Lotus Orb? That, okay. Oh, almost taking out the Winter Wyvern, but there's the Necrophos ultimate. Now Weeha is gonna be pretty low, but it's fine. So many buybacks submitted right there just to keep them safe, but the Necrophos is down. The Lina is not in here. Slash Strike will actually get away because of the Shadow Blade. He gets the blink out, but GH can smell him.
No detection though.
Oh,
Uncharacteristic of GH.
that is true. But that is Weeha
Okay, so if
deleting them.
Unchained managed to find the fight in the next 5 minutes, they can just take a rats because that was buybacks committed on Lebanon.
That is true. So I think that was a godly Reaper's side. I mean Lotus Orb.
Yeah, like that changed everything.
That
I thought
actually
that was
changed
gonna
everything.
be Lebanon's fight all the way
Yeah.
because Lina was dead.
And on the Tusk. Oh! Oh, you can't outsmart GH. Sorry.
Yep.
I'm getting hiccups, I don't know.
It must be the weather, my friend.
Must be the weather, my friend.
Yeah, because you know in Dubai, we get sandstorms.
Yeah. Now let's do the root. Oh, okay. Jump in. The silence will be there.
Brimstone.
But the root actually that is weird. So he can be caught. But unfortunately he was seen already by Rajix dito. And they will go for the counter. Another save from the snowball. Is the Reaper Scythe.
Ooh, such a nice
And
winter's
what
curse.
a winter's curse. The Axe will be able to blink away though because of it, but he will be chased down by the storm. Sage's pop, TP out from the Lina. As in comes the Weaver. Weaver with the BKB goes on to the Necrophos. Necrophos with the Shroud, but the Lotus Orb will be there. They will be caught by 2. And I think because of the Aghanim Scepter, many were... Was that because of the Aghanim Scepter?
I don't.
I'm pretty sure that more than one person got sucked in by the Vortex. Or did I actually miss
Sure.
it?
I don't think so. But truth be told, I think it was just the Winter's Curse. That was a choke point Winter's Curse,
Yeah.
the best kind of Winter's Curse you can ever hope for.
And it's looking to be troublesome for the side of Unchained. Now they catch the Lina, and this Lina is gonna die. Just like that.
And there we go. It's such we talked about it. Past
Yeah.
30 minutes, it
Yeah.
was gonna be Lebanon's game all
Exactly.
the way. They waited way too long. They had a good power spike. They got the Radiance, they got the Blink Dagger, but they didn't even push. They have 2 tier 3 towers remaining, and there is the lack of experience
That is true.
coming in for Unchained. They have talent, so hopefully we will see them again soon. But
Yeah.
they played pretty well against Lebanon.
They played really well. They forced it to game number 3. The biggest problem they had was...
And now they are going
They are
for the Hail Mary play, but it is 10 minutes too late, my friend. You should have been doing that so long ago.
When they had the Lotus Orb on the... I don't think that they should have waited for the Aghanims.
Yeah, it was.
It's not a game closing item.
Or they could have
at
waited
that
for
point.
it after maybe securing the tier 2 towers. They
Yeah,
have a
maybe.
Pogna, they have Alina, two heroes that just take out towers pretty easily, and they didn't capitalize.
They know that the Axe is in here, but they will not be overly aggressive about that. Gem of True Sight.
And I wish the Axe actually went for more utility, because they kind of lack sustain on their side. His Shadow Blade, that could have been a Crimson card, that could have been
Oh, GH.
so much more, but
GH knows because they have
no, they even
this
popped Scan.
scan for it. Yeah,
Just
but
making sure that the Storm Spirit does not take the fall there.
that is true. Better to be safe than sorry. And this is a smoke from Lebanon.
Heart of Tarasco already on that Phantom Lancers.
Yup.
Just that Hood of Defiance making so much of a difference
Yeah.
throughout this game. He was supposed to die so many times, but he evaded it.
Only 2 deaths for the Jixas. Actually, they will go for the high ground. Go for the Necrophos this time. No Lotus Orb for yourself. Will be able to pump the Shroud. And there's the Winter's Curse. It's not as effective. From the backlines, here comes the Lina. He will be taken out by the Phantom Lancer pretty soon. The Storm Spirit brings Ham. There's the ultimate. The Reaper Scythe is gonna be thwarted by the BKB. And on the right side, they will chase the Lina. Don't have the detection anymore. But they know that the Lina is here. There is the Swarm hitting onto him, and they will get the kill onto the Lina. Triple kill already for Rajix. That is an ultra kill after taking out the Pugna, and they will immediately smoke after that. No rampage whatsoever. And this might well be over
Axe
for
bought
them.
back, but he has to live up to his lore. He has to become this one-man army and do a 5-man call. for Unchained to have any chance at this, but there's
how?
another one-man army on the other side, and that's the Phantom
That's
Lancer.
Phantom Lancer, like literally the one-man army. Max will just completely back down. No way for him to defend.
I just feel really bad that Unchained didn't capitalize. They had that mid game.
They had a mid game. I agree.
They had the lineup for the mid game, but you know, GH and his experience making a world of difference for Lebanon.
Fine line between tardiness and patience.
Yeah, they crossed it. Unchained, unfortunately.
Yeah, crossed it and went to the wrong side of it.
In Lebanon, they're even playing it safe. They want that bottom lane 3 towers up for the taking.
Because why not, right? Don't wanna give those easy kills. And look at this, because of the Heart of Tarask. Didn't even care about the tower damage. Even his illusions are quite beefy.
Yep. Plus if he gets the Phantom Rush proc as well.
Yeah.
Even more armor.
Even more armor.
When 30 isn't enough.
We'll go for 36. 36 plus 2.
That's 6 armor. Wow, that's a big deal.
That's a lot, to be fair.
I mean, in the latter stages, not so much because when it's super high, the physical reduction isn't that much anymore.
Yeah, exponential.
But I think that's why the Phantom Rush is always leveled first now for Phantom Lancer.
It's a big factor. So they are pushing down the bottom. There's a BKB. Where was that? Is it the Storm? It is the Storm?
No. Check the BKBs. See who has it on cooldown.
What is that?
Was that a bug?
Was that a bug?
I think that was a bug because I also heard the BKB.
I heard that.
We both heard the BKB, and I'm sure the viewers don't mess with us. We know there was a BKB out there.
That was definitely a B. Oh, there you go. The Weaver. I was taking the Weaver, but
doesn't really matter.
Doesn't matter right now.
They will just delay the loss of Unchained for a minute or two.
Yeah. Because of the being. They might be also looking for the Roshan just for safety reasons, but that Roshan will not respond in 2 minutes and 30 seconds. They are trying to find an initiation onto the Wyvern, but it is far too late. The Wyvern, although it's an relatively easy kill, it's not
worth it at this stage.
Yeah,
it's a support.
It's a support,
and you know he's not alone.
He'll never be alone with a Storm Spirit like this.
Yeah, because Storm Spirit, he will always be there for you.
Yeah,
he's the true friend.
A true friend indeed. Oh, nice for the second time around, will dodge that one. Now they will slow him down. The Krabby fight to save that axe, but the Ice Shards will make sure that he will not be able to get the blink of the Winter's Curse, like you mentioned. Setting up for the Storm Spirit, but the Lotus Orb will be there. The BKB activated as well. BKB from the Storm. She zips in and zips out. No one died just yet, but the Undying will be the first one to fall. That's a Tombstone laid down on the ground now. Phantom Lancer is very low. They want to go for the... Actually, that's a Reaper side just to set up. They will not catch anyone. No, they will. Finally. It's the proc of that Heartstopper aura. Keep himself safe. GH trying to run away as well as the Winter Wyvern, but it seems to me that X and NGH will be taken out. The Weaver is gonna go back as well as the Weaver. They take out the Lina. Lina buys back immediately, but 3 members goes down. Lebanon right now. Slash Strike might be the exchange, so 3 for 3, but that was a buyback committed by Unchained.
And I thought Unchained were gonna make that hold, but in the end it became they extended way too much, and that was that.
Yeah. People are overextending so much nowadays. I don't know why.
I mean, you know, it's just emotion taking over.
Yeah.
That's usually what it means.
That is very, very true. Lincoln Sphere up next for the Lina, but he's still way off of the timing.
I mean, usually at this point you want the Lina trying to build that one value damage item. but he doesn't have the
Like a
luxury.
Crystallis, right?
Yeah.
The most value item as far as damage goes, Crystallis. Get 20. That's like 2,100.
And the crit.
Crit
coming
is.
in. I mean, Lina has the attack speed. Doesn't
Yeah.
have a problem with that aspect. So you'll always get the crits when it counts.
That is very true.
Double damage.
You would go for not. Oh, there you go.
There's the nullifier.
I
So.
mean, we did talk about this.
And look at
Yeah,
that.
I told you guys, I'm gonna kill myself if they don't get the nullifier, but they saved me.
Yep. I mean, Team Lebanon's got you.
Yeah. Oh, BKB committed actually. He's trying to chase. Where? I think they will smoke. They will wait for the Roshan.
They're gonna go for Roshan, then
yeah.
go for the smoke, then close this out. Just,
Yep.
just playing it safe. It is an elimination match.
It is an elimination match, like you mentioned. We'll take the Roshan for sure. Just the
already
side of Vice. 92.
26 Bloodstone charges. He only missed 9. 9 of his team skills with that
Yeah.
Bloodstone. Such a perfect game. Well, almost perfect game. He had a bit of overextensions early on, but he made up for it when it mattered.
I think JH will go for the Aether Led. Aeon Disc, I mean. Yes, he will. It's inbound right now.
So I'm really wondering how far Hui and Misery can take Pain Gaming this year.
Yeah. Let's see about that.
I mean, if they manage to get the potential out of HFN, because I think HFN does have a lot of potential. Smoke forward, blink. They found the Tuskar, but that's just the Tuskar and GH. And he has the
There's an
Aeon Disc.
Aegis.
He's surviving to zip in
Survive.
from
The
the
Precise
weak.
is not gonna kill him, but eventually there will be that one. There's a BKB activated by the Lina. As the Storm Spirit will act actually the Winter's Curse onto the Lina. This time he will fall. No buyback for that one. Undying as well. No buyback for himself. And of course, this guy will have the Shroud up, but the Nullifier was just way too much damage. They were able to counter the neck force as well as Slash Strike. And this is just free reign for the Storm Spirit. GG has been called.
Enough is enough.
And this
That-
is
the fine line between tardiness
yeah.
and being shown in full display. Team Lebanon close out the series 2-1. But props to Unchained eSports.
Big props to Unchained eSports. They had Team Lebanon work for it.
Yep. 2 world-class players.
Whew.
That is something else.
Oh man. Well, there you have it, guys. I hope you enjoyed the show.
And
That's it for
that is our
us.
last game for today.
Last game for today. I hope you enjoyed. I'm with Swarly, by the way, if you're wondering.
Yes, I am not.
Will you?
Aki.
Yeah. Will you be back tomorrow, Mr. Swarly?
I think I have to do something, but I can be back on Wednesday.
Let's see.
Thursday.
Let's see about that. Well,
We'll talk about that.
let's talk about it. Definitely, we'll see you guys tomorrow. Thank you guys for watching. We still have a ton of games over the week.
Yeah. All the way until Thursday.
Yeah.
All the way until Thursday.
Good.
Friday morning for us. Though.
Friday morning. So good morning to the Philippines and good night to
everyone
you.
else.
Everyone else.
Or wherever you are in the world. But thank you for watching.
For watching, and we'll see you tomorrow.
Radiant's bottom tower is under attack. Dire's middle tower